Oh, we're blurry. Hang on. Let me try to fix this. There we go. Come on. Not blurry. All right. I'll focus the camera on me, and then when Amy gets here, I'll move it. Well, good evening. Good Thursday evening to all you awesome homesteaders and preppers. We welcome you to the chat as always. Looks like we've got a good crowd here tonight already. Mind and Body Co., Southern Ohio Prepping, David Howell. For those that don't know, David is Kate's other half. You know our friend Kate from Kate's Kitchen. Built on the Rock Homestead, Firefly Farm, Vision Acres Homestead, Zen Incense Shop, All the Things Acres, and Lisa Hoffer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see everyone here tonight. We added a little something in the background here. That's our butterfly house that we got from Gemini Homestead. Buddy from Gemini Homestead built that for us, specifically for us. It's got our logo there on the top. How to Garden, hello and welcome. It's so pretty, the butterfly house, that we decided we don't even want to put it outside. So that's why it's still indoors. We just really enjoy having it. So, Buddy, if you're here, thank you so much for building that butterfly house for us. We've got a great, interesting topic for tonight, and we're going to get into that here in just a little bit. Hey, David, thank you. Appreciate you. David, a little higher in the chat, says the Kate's finishing up preparing dinner, and she'll be here shortly. Barbara's Rule, hello, welcome. I'm here. There's Amy. We're going to adjust the camera now. We're doing some lighting experiments. This I moved the light from up high to the side, and it seems a little harsh. So probably going to have to still do some adjustments there.
Yeah. Oh, shiny.
It is what it is for tonight. A Fishes and Loaves Life. Hello, Appalachian. Yep. Appalachian Mercantile. Buddy, there's Buddy. We were just talking about you and the butterfly house that you made for us there behind me. Allison, hi. Welcome. And Gardener Josh. Good to see you.
See if my chat will work on here tonight. I don't know. For whatever reason, I still get this green. I don't know why.
That's so strange. I don't know why that
Let me tell you what's been happening now is the channel name starts disappearing.
Oh boy. Let's see. New people rolling into the chat. Nunya, Texas on the back 20. Wendy Benjamin. Shelly. Hello. Shelly from Pine Tree Hill.
Sorry.
And JM at the Nut House.
I do not have COVID. I have sinus allergy stuff from from cutting a little bit of grass today. I got to ride the mower today.
I miss Lippy.
So, hey, Dawn. Kate will be here in just a couple of minutes. Okay, cool.
We did a little stuff today. Our part of our shed is it's an awning over. It's a cover for the mower and whatnots and
the rabbits.
Yeah. Our rabbits are under there. The Roots of Happiness. Hello. Well, anyway, that's been washing out because we've gotten so much rain, and it got to the point that it's holding water. So we went out and got buckets of sand from the local fire department here in town, local volunteer fire department. It's for community use. It's meant for sandbags, but the amount of sand that we got was negligible compared to what they have there. So I don't sweat that. So we covered the area in sand, and hopefully that'll help to wick that moisture out and get it out of there.
Yeah.
So anyhow,
the hope is to come back with rocks on top.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah. Hey, Mary Beth.
It's just hard because I have to watch Brett pick up all the buckets of sand and dump them and everything, and I can't really help a whole lot because I can't pick up anything still.
Yeah. We're gonna get it though. We're making it happen. And it's so hot. It's so
it's
nasty
miserable hot.
Just got chased in by a thunderstorm. Oh, that's been happening almost every day here, but the past couple of days I think we got lucky.
Yesterday we got a little bit of rain.
Did we?
Here we did, but it wasn't too bad.
All right, so I want to take an opportunity to recognize our channel members, like we do. We've made a
let me get there. Hang on.
We've made a commitment to do that at the beginning of every live stream because we just appreciate you guys so much. And Amy's
going to try.
Amy's going to do her best to keep up and add those of our channel members who have content on YouTube and are trying to grow their channels. Amy's going to work on adding those into the chat. So we've got Keith Winslet, Dutch Off-Grid Homesteading, Making Lemonade from the Lemons, His Way Homestead, Melinda Elliott, Christine Beadle, A. Leslie, North Shore Preparedness, Two Family Homestead.
Not keeping up.
I know you're not gonna be able to keep up, but Grow Where You Planted Homestead, From Kate's Kitchen, All the Things Acres, who is Dawn, our lovely friend here in the chat. Southern.
Give me that one.
I didn't give you All the Things Acres. I don't think she has content.
Okay.
If I didn't give you the link, then they don't have content.
Okay.
Southern Blessed Homestead, The Tinkerer's Wife, Gary B, Homesteading with the Heberts, and Zen Incense Shop. Zen Incense Shop is our friend Henry, who's also here in the chat, or he was at least. Let's see. Built on the Rocks Homestead. I think I said hello, but I'm not sure. Hi, Kiri.
In case you didn't, hello.
Yeah. The Roots of Happiness says, remember, dear, take the time to heal properly. Don't rush it because you only have one chance to heal, and then you're stuck with the results for a lifetime. That's right. I
know. We're getting really boring.
Let's see. We've got Linda Jacobs and L. Skippy 72. The night's going pretty good now that we're here with Monk's
Henry
friends.
Said he's still here eating.
Oh, okay. Mind and Body Co. is Henry's other channel. He has two. Mind and Body Co. and Zen Incense Shop.
Sounds like his other channel.
His other channel, like Sean and his other glasses.
That tickled me.
Kiri at Built on the Rock Homestead says she has a channel. That's right. Rayleigh, hello, darling.
Hey, Ray.
Rayleigh Chester is our niece who was homeschooling with us this past year, and she loves to call me Bert. That's not a misspelling. She calls me that.
She needs Kate to come visit me.
Howdy, Kate.
Speaking of which,
to see you.
Speaking of Kate, we need to figure out what days we're going and work that out.
The reason why we haven't set plans in stone yet is because we don't know how these restrictions that are rolling back in are going to affect our trips.
Okay. I think I got all the channel links.
Thank you, baby.
That was a whole lot of copying and pasting. Kate would have done it much faster, but you know.
Well, if Kate just finished preparing dinner, she's going to be eating dinner. So we don't expect you to do hard work while you're eating, Kate. Restrictions optional. Well, don't get me
Kate
started.
Can type and eat. She could probably type and eat faster than I could just type.
Yeah. Hey, Stringfield Ridge. That reminds me of our other trip that we're planning in September. Why don't you, if you would, go ahead and share the details.
That's the link I was supposed to get
for the homestead, Heartland Homesteaders Picnic, right? Mm-hmm. In Kentucky in September.
In Grand Rapids, Kentucky.
And I probably could have had Denise at Gemini Homestead share those too, but because they're co-hosts. Anyhow, we're looking forward to it and really hoping that we're going to be able to do that.
I'm really hoping that these new restrictions and stuff don't really put a damper on our traveling plans.
So far, the only thing that I know of for sure that we've been affected by is that we received an email at work saying that we are to wear masks again.
Out in public. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, not for tonight.
Oh, I got to get all my notes together. Okay.
All right, so let's see.
Oh, yeah. I'm missing one.
It's a little early. I forgot. I wanted to mention.
Sean's not here, huh?
No, Sean's not here. And we've taken a page out of Sean's playbook. Sean is North Shore Preparedness, if you don't know Sean.
That's going to be everywhere.
Yeah, and I think I'm it's a precursor, but again, not for tonight.
Our planes were packed. Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good news. And there's the Heartland Homesteaders picnic information. I should have just asked Miss Lippy at Gemini Homestead long ago when I saw her in the chat.
Coming after. Oh.
Okay, so taking a page from North Shore Preparedness' playbook, I'd like to ask for your general location, your gas prices, and your weather, whatever you would like to share with us and with the rest of the community here. Our gas prices
asked for meat prices, which I don't even know.
Well, as far as meat prices, beef, I haven't really seen much of a difference. Then again, we only eat ground beef as far as beef goes, right?
Usually.
Pork
is so expensive.
Pork at Walmart yesterday was, I didn't see any cuts under $4 a pound, right? I don't think I did.
About $3.50 on some of the lower end.
The chicken was still very reasonable.
I don't think the chicken prices have gone up, but pork has really gone up.
Our fuel price right now, I can find it anywhere between, the lowest we saw nearby was $2.66, and the highest I think I saw was
right at $3.
Right at $3.
Yeah.
Just under $3.
Ohio gas is $3.19. Western edge of Texas Hill Country, $2.96. Pennsylvania, $3.39, 82 degrees. Wow.
Now I'm also part of
South Texas, $2.97 a gallon regular, 83 and raining. Sorry, Kate.
I'm part of some groups on Facebook, and
wow.
I wonder, $1.38 a liter. That there's three. I want to say there's 3.8 liters in a gallon. Wendy, could you possibly do the math for us? $1.38 times 3.82.
Okay, wait.
3.8.
Buddy said it's in the 90s and high humidity where they are. That's in Kentucky.
In Kentucky, oh.
Didn't y'all move away from that mess?
What groups? I know there's one called Casual Preppers. I forget the names of them. Anyhow, I can go to Facebook and invite you to them.
Okay, you said very mild compared to Louisiana weather, but that's what our weather has been like.
A coffee tree? No, that would be really cool, but no.
It's actually been around 90 degrees.
I'll send you some 5-gallon buckets of this Louisiana heat just to get rid of it.
And now the humidity's on the higher end lately, but because of the cloud cover, it's been a little bit cooler than it normally is. But we're expecting triple-digit heat
98.
Next week.
Nice.
It's not the usual, though.
Yeah. So the groups on Facebook, where I was going with that is, I've seen people talk.
Lippy, you're welcome to come visit anytime. Sorry.
I'm going to get this out eventually. I've seen people talking about some gas stations being out of gas. So I haven't seen it here in this area.
4 liters is 1.05 gallons.
Right. Right. Thank you, Autumn. Yeah. A liter is just a little bit bigger than a quart. Yeah.
Packing my bags. Come on down, Lippy. I'll take you.
Yeah, we haven't seen. I haven't. I don't think you have either.
I guarantee you, Abby would give up her bed for Lippy.
Look, I love Miss Lippy, but I'm trying to talk here.
It's not going to happen. Lippy's here.
Oh boy.
Can you imagine her sitting next to you?
After Pinball's video. Yeah, see, I first saw Pinball's video about the gas and stuff. I haven't seen shortages here, but people are talking about it in other parts of the country. Now, I can't say how long the outages are lasting.
Did you read that?
Yeah. Okay, Miss Lippy, you have the floor.
Dang, we should have been on the other thing so we could have put her up on the screen.
All right. Anyway,
that way she could prove she's packing and driving.
Okay, as inspired by Lori from Firefly Farm, who I believe is here in the chat. I saw her. I hope she's still here because Lori, this is inspired by you. Lori always asks, "What's your good news today?" And I think that's a great thing to add some uplifting.
Well, especially with all the negative political.
Yeah, because everything is just
COVID. Everything is negative. There's Lori.
Yep, there you go. There's Lori. So, things that are good with us today, our good news. You're healing very well.
I am. I got on the mower today. I am off my antibiotics. Thank the Lord. That stuff, I think the antibiotic was worse than the infection. But what?
Appalachian Mercantile got a video uploaded.
Abby's taking driving classes and doing really, really good.
We got the mower fixed.
Yes.
Y'all want to hear something?
I got to cut grass.
You want to hear something funny? The main issue with the mower was that I put the belt on wrong.
Yep. So we had a laugh about that.
So
Appalachian Mercantile says, "My positive. I got a video uploaded with my new kitchen." Oh, awesome.
Lisa finished sorting up her seeds. I saw that on Facebook.
Now you can come sort all mine.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do.
So anyway, I got the mower back. They told me about a filter that's on the back side of the mower that's like on the exhaust end of the mower that I didn't know about. So I said, yeah, go ahead and change that, but show me, for next time. And they did.
Oh, a good walk today. That's awesome. I've been wanting to walk laps around the yard, and I can't because it's so squishy. So I cut grass, even though it was squishy, and I left a lot of mud marks. But I noticed by this afternoon, it's already drying up. So
right, it wasn't major stuff. Lori says last weekly shots for psoriasis, now going monthly.
Awesome. That's an awesome thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So
it was a clogged filter?
I think the filter had something to do with it. And I had them go ahead because it's a ZTR, a zero turn mower. It's got the hydraulic drive system in it. And I had them go ahead and change the hydraulic oil and filters and the belt. And they charged me $262. But you know what? That's $262 worth of peace of mind. Because they looked over the entire mower, told me everything that's wrong with it, everything that's starting to wear out that I can address later. It was just really nice to have a professional look over everything and not push me into getting things fixed that don't need it yet. And I'm going to be back. This was Moss Bluff Mowers in Southwest Louisiana.
And now we're going to take a picture of how the belt is put on properly.
Yeah. I was supposed to do that before we really used it in case it broke again.
Oops.
Yeah, not bad.
Lisa says to send the seeds her way, and she'd gladly organize them. That would cost me a fortune in shipping. I would need a really big box.
David knows that mower is a beast because that was his off-road wagon when he was here because it was so muddy. We didn't even unload his power chair. I just said, hey, look, get on the mower and you can go anywhere you want to go. Almost, because it was still really muddy in some spots.
Yeah, but we could have pushed him out.
I like mowing the lawn, then shoveling the snow.
More than.
Oh, more than. Oh, okay. that makes sense. I have little to no experience with snow, so I
I
can't.
shoveled snow off of our back porch for a week.
Well, that was more
It was
ice.
well, yeah, I guess it was because you
Yeah.
had to break it and then shovel it. So
David says almost got stuck only once.
that was pretty cool, though. I was really glad that we were able to do that.
Yeah,
and,
that was
and have him more mobile.
Right. Lisa says she prefers the snow.
Mm-mm.
Kicking it with Harold and friends. Good to see you.
I don't like snow. Cold means I stay in the house, and I hate staying in the house. Even after surgery, I'd go stand on the porch, and that was all I could do.
In the middle of summer, at least you can still go outside. You sweat, and it's gross, but you can still go outside.
I'd be afraid to drive it, so much bigger than our Kate. Really, driving it is it takes a few minutes to get used to. So anytime that we have anybody new drive the mower, we put them in the field away from the pond to practice.
Yeah.
And then once you get the hang of it, you can go anywhere.
I think David's probably going to fuss me for saying this, but he ran over my foot.
Did he really?
Yeah. I mean, it didn't even hurt at all, though. It was just funny. There's Sean. What's up, buddy? North Shore Preparedness.
Lori got her van fixed. That's awesome.
Stuart W. is here. Keep that snow stuff up north. Like
if yours is a zero turn, then it drives the same way. It was not my fault.
It wasn't.
At least
he
didn't run over your nose.
Good Lord. You just had to. Since Sean is here, huh?
Sean had nothing to do with it. Oh, she fixed it.
She
fixed her van.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. And that goes along with our topic tonight.
Han Solo is here. We're gonna really get into the topic here in right at about 7:30. Okay. Depending on what time zone you're in about 7 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So, what else do we have any other updates? There was a billionaire who went to space in a
okay. Nope. Nope.
Phallus. Sorry.
Oh my goodness, y'all! I can't.
David, we don't remember it. We don't remember the Great Depression. We did a little bit of research and we've got some.
Okay.
No, David.
Nope.
David, don't. No, we're hiding that one.
We can't do that one.
Can't do that one. Sorry, Dave. Nope.
I agree, but no, we can't put that in the chat. We'll get banned from you.
I don't disagree.
Powder. Oh, I read it says white power. So I was like,
oh no,
where are we going?
We did not say that.
Powder. It's a typo.
I know, but you just said it out loud, so whoever's listening, we didn't mean it.
Okay, I've got some white powder stuff forming at the base of my potato plants. Any ideas? That sounds like a fungus.
Yeah, that sounds like it. I don't know for sure that potatoes are susceptible, but that sounds like a powdery mildew.
No, not at the base.
Excuse me, a garden expert.
No.
Kincaid Outdoors. What is up, Colin?
Okay, I'm looking it up. That sounds like a fungus, which...
It does sound fungusy.
Yeah, white mold. I put up a video if you want to look at it. Okay. I may do some more research on that. Yep, white mold.
Datura? Datura plants. I'm not sure how to say that. That's my first time hearing of it. It says large white trumpet flowers. Awesome.
Wait, what?
Datura plants from El Skippy there.
Huh. I wonder if that's like the trumpet tree, like what Danny's got in the back over there.
That's an angel trumpet. I don't know.
Yeah, but that could be the actual name. And
It could be. I don't know.
can I almost ride a horse.
Right. Lisa's got a good point here. She says, don't leave the water on the leaves. It can cause mold. Yes. I accidentally gave my entire garden powdery mildew when we were using just a broadcast sprinkler in the evening. Okay. We didn't know any better. That was a couple years ago.
And we know now that it's white mold.
Amy Boydo says white mold stem rot.
Or stem rot, right? Correct. What do we do to treat it? Lippy, where you at in here?
See if that's about that. Everything's so quiet.
Sorry,
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Listen around.
It's Lori. I guess I should have turned my dinger off.
Don't water after it's dark either, right?
Well, I know. Yeah, I knew that. Water first thing in the morning, but
watering early in the morning is best.
This says mix 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with a quart of water and spray onto the infected leaves and stems. Repeat every few days until all traces of the mold are gone.
There's Susanna. Hello and welcome.
It's normal that sometimes there's an enzyme that bores and causes it. See, I would have not known that. I knew Lippy would know something. Haven't watered in over a month.
Probably because it's been raining, I'd imagine.
Oh, yeah. Well, then, yeah. Mother Nature probably watered it for you and a little bit too much.
Yeah, you can't. That's the problem. You can't control the weather. So if it rains in the middle of the afternoon and the sun comes out, it could fry your entire garden.
Yep, that's why the cucumbers on that south side are kind of.
And the tomatoes got blight, all of them.
Oh yeah, the tomatoes are terrible. I was gonna take
so
suckers off of
right
them, but
now. Pathways Homestead, hello and welcome.
Can't control rain at night either because it's just one bucket. Oh yeah. Apple cider vinegar it says 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar to a quart of water. That would probably do it. Now I wouldn't. Oh, no big deal. I just knew you would know and I have no idea. I had to Google it.
All right, so we're pretty settled on that because it's 7:30 and I'd like to get into the topic but I don't want to interrupt.
In a spray bottle. Yeah, Sean.
David, we do have a great bunch of folks here with us, and you're one of them. Milk supposedly, yeah.
Bring it, pick up. I love it.
All right, so we're going to get into the topic. What topic tonight? Great Depression. And we have a few articles that we found online that we're going to reference here tonight. But all of the links are down in the description if you want to go into those articles and learn more. The first one is from... Oh, this isn't the one. That one.
The first one is not from here.
The first one is from a website called littlethings.com. I have not started mulberry trees. We've just been so busy. No, I watched Glenn's video, and anyhow, I wanted to start mulberry trees, and I haven't done it yet. So anyway, from littlethings.com, we have 11 life lessons from the Great Depression everyone should learn.
I did watch that video.
Number one, there's some introduction here, but I'm not reading all that. Number one is never use something just once. Disposable wasn't part of many people's vocabulary during the Depression. Even scraps could be sewed together and made into something new. Nothing was ever wasted. And I know that because when we helped Amy's grandparents move out of their house into they were older, and they let us take over their home. Not for free, but not the point. They were moving out into an apartment where because they couldn't take care of the space anymore, the house and the land. So anyway, we were helping them move, and there was an entire kitchen cabinet full of, when you buy pie crusts, frozen pie crusts, those pans that come with those,
That's called a pie pan.
There was an entire cabinet full of those pie pans. And they're just like a cheap disposable aluminum for most people. But Mama.
6.
What?
Giant black trash bags.
Yeah. Yeah. Mama kept them all.
Full.
But
she would share vegetables and stuff though, and pass them out to people, and use those pie pans and a little bit of saran wrap on the top.
I don't know if you have room for that. But
what you need that for?
I don't know. It's a coaster. It's the cultured thing to do.
I'm a Cajun. I'm not cultured. I'm just me. Yeah, 6 giant black trash bags full of pie pans, and I hated to throw them all away. I mean, we gave them to people.
Shelly.
It was funny though. Mama had a huge garage sale with things out of her house, things that she chose to put in the garage sale.
I know what you're gonna say.
And the proceeds of the money went to help pay for the things that in their new apartment that they may have needed or whatever. She bought things from herself.
She bought her own things at the garage sale.
Because she decided at the last minute she wanted to keep this. She was buying stuff back for herself.
Oh, man.
I love it.
I
miss them.
I love her grandparents.
So
they were just like mine, because by the time Amy and I got together 21 years ago.
That's old.
My grandparents were still around, but point is, I adopted her grandparents as mine.
Long story short. I found sugar hoarded during the Depression in my house, and clothes from the 1800s kept for scrap. Wow.
My goodness. That's cool.
That was the biggest thing, is reuse everything until it's so far gone.
Yep.
That you cannot possibly reuse it anymore. And then, only then, can you throw it away. If there's anything left to throw away.
All right. So number 2 on this list is learn more than one trade. There was no such thing as job security. So being able to adapt to different fields wherever they could find work was absolutely essential. And I've kind of practiced that in my life. I've got a few different trades some that I'm decent at and some that I'm pretty good at.
David said my dad had 3 of almost everything he ever needed.
There you go.
And see, my dad is the same way as my grandpa was. My dad's parents passed away when I was, before I was born. And so my mom's parents pretty much took over the parenting role for my dad too, I guess. And my grandpa taught him a lot.
Yeah.
And it's weird because, like, I get it from both sides. Now my dad is a hoarder of all things like piping.
Yeah. Quite.
Don't throw that away. You could use that someday. Here, you want it?
Yeah. And
And my mom throws
I
things away
I kind of do
to my
some of
house.
this stuff. I do. I look, obviously we looked at this list before the live stream tonight, and almost everything on here I already have in practice to some degree.
I pick up any nails and bang them straight. My dad finished his basement with used nails. Yeah, that was common practice.
I've done
you
that.
Didn't throw away nails or
that
anything.
was the kid's job. Yep.
Yeah. We did that a lot. Mechanic, cook, carpenter, plumber, refrigeration, electrician. Yep.
And
Jack of all trades and master of none. Right.
That's kind of where I'm at. Except, with I used to install floors, so I was pretty darn good at that on most of the types of floor coverings. I'm
married to a hoarder, but it has blessed us in an emergency.
Yeah, I bet so.
Yeah, if y'all see what's behind this curtain over here.
Is it in the shot?
No. Probably not.
I don't want to have to move the camera.
Cleaned
bricks. Yeah, I bet so. I've never done that, but I could see where that would be
my brother
beneficial.
Did. All the bricks that came off his house.
Yeah.
He cleaned them and made a patio out of them.
Nice.
Although he didn't do it right, but
well,
he took the time and cleaned them all.
That's your brother. All right.
I wasn't touching that one, David, because she's already told me herself.
All right. So number 3 is one that I harp on a lot, especially when it comes to prepping and homesteading. Make friends with your neighbors. Communities rallied together to keep every mouth fed and to support each other through the emotional pain that often came with trying to make ends meet. I always talk about get to know your neighbors, treat them well, because bartering is an untaxable transaction.
Not only that,
folks.
When you know your neighbors and they need help, you help them.
Right.
Because one day you're going to be the one that needs help.
That's right. That's right. I saw a picture the other day, and I've seen similar pictures before, but I saw one recently. It was the Amish. They all, there was probably 6 people picking up a barn and walking it across the street.
A barn?
A barn. Yes. Yes. There's strength in numbers.
Okay,
remember that.
Kate is hiding her own comments. We have to hide David's. She has to hide her
5
own.
virgin preppers, Maranatha, indeed.
No, I know what she was saying. Autocorrect hates Kate.
One has eggs, the other has flour. Hence a community.
Right, and that's where communities were formed.
That was the beginning of grocery stores. They were mercantiles. The mercantile was where the entire community brought their goods to one central location. Someone oversaw, and the trading of goods, which it turned into people trading money for goods.
No, now it turned into Walmart, but
well, yeah.
Can we go back to the pioneer days?
On some things were just terrible.
With electricity.
Yeah, and without slavery, because that and without
keep
taking
all the
things,
good stuff,
and without taking things from the natives. Dang it, that was terrible.
I haven't found any like-minded neighbors. Yeah, we're not far.
It can be tough.
We're not that far.
Yeah.
We've been fortunate in this area because we have a lot of relatives in this area.
On that note, Shelley, they may not be your immediate neighbors, but a good place to find like-minded neighbors might be at a
farmer's market,
farmers markets, flea markets,
Tractor
locally
Supply.
owned. Tractor Supply, maybe.
Yeah.
But locally owned hardware, feed stores, those kinds of things, you may find somebody. And especially if those places have bulletin boards where you may find, eggs for sale or chickens for sale or what have you, farm type stuff. That's a good place to start. All the folks in my building are like-minded, mag all under one roof. Awesome.
Wow.
Hey, Red Burning Fires, good to see you. And big dreams.
Can you start over? I'm like,
No, I'm afraid I'm not going to start over.
You're not that late. We only started the topic discussion
About 10 minutes ago.
about 10 minutes ago.
Here's one that I don't think any of us here in our chat have any problem with. Number 4 is you might have to get your hands dirty. In fact, a lot of people didn't even have a choice. Most families grew their own groceries right in their backyard, like the feisty little old lady pictured above. Oh, I guess since I can't show you the picture, it says feisty little lady. I'm sorry. It's a young lady, a little girl.
It's a toddler. Yeah.
In a garden. And I'm not on StreamYard, so I can't show it to you. But anywho, hi Courtney. Good to see you.
But yeah, back in the Depression era, kids worked. Kids worked their tails off in, whether it be outside in the garden or helping to cook, helping to hang clothes.
Yeah.
I'm
going to allow that. Oops. Somebody deleted it. No, I'm going to go ahead and allow that because I know the I can't. 5 Virgin Preppers said, man is weak, selfish, liars, and more. Beware of family, neighbors, friends. I know I'm popping your bubble, but it's true. It is. No, that's true because I have very close family that I keep distant from. I understand. Mm-hmm. And I know what you mean by that because that's a biblical reference. Or that's scripture talk, I should say.
My great-grandmother raised her 4 kids and took care of her mother-in-law out of a tent. She helped raise me and my role and was my role model. That's amazing. And I didn't know that until doing some of this research, though. A lot of people that just didn't have the money to keep their homes sold their homes to have the extra money and lived out of tents.
Wow.
They would sell their life insurance policies.
Yeah, the city is a hard place to make good, especially. I'm sure it is. I fully expect that to be the case. I've never really lived in a city, but yeah, I'm sure.
That's incredible, Shelley.
A volunteer EMS helped remove splinters.
Went there when pipe fell off gate and landed on my head.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Well, that's a good neighbor to have.
Yeah.
Just stop dropping things on your head.
Oh, Gemini, Miss Lippy, don't worry about it. You did what you thought I would do, and it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, five Virgins Prepper, if you would repost your comment, that would be awesome.
I don't think that I can copy it.
I don't know. I don't think you can. Oh, I guess you can.
I can do it. You got it?
No, go ahead.
Oh, shoot. I missed the last part.
Yeah, so.
Copy.
From 5 Virgin Prepper.
I got this.
Okay. You got it. Okay. Carol says, talking to a former cop, he said, especially it seems the people who use people have zeroed in on YouTube. So be careful who you choose as online neighbors. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go. Wait, what's back off, dude? Oh, I'm not sure about that. D225 is here. This is as mom and siblings married. Grandpa gave family home site, family compound when I grew up. Yeah, that's kind of what we got going on here, except yeah, there's people in my family that haven't treated it right, so we're kind of on our own amongst the compound. Never mind.
David was
Never
telling you to back off. I got the post.
Oh, okay.
I thought that's what it was.
I just wanted to make sure that nobody was giving trouble.
You need to build a relationship with your neighbors instead of expecting them. Yeah.
To form a MAG right away. Anybody who doesn't know, MAG stands for Mutual Aid Group. That's a prepper term.
See, I didn't know that. I was trying to figure it out in my head, and my head wasn't working with me, but I kind of got the idea. But yeah, you definitely need to kind of get a feel for your neighbors. Don't just go in,
Yeah. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Did I say mutual assistance group? I think I did. If I use the wrong terms, that's what it is. Mutual assistance.
But don't go in guns blazing, basically. Hey, I want to barter with you, and I'm a prepper, and I've got all my food stocked up. And
right.
Introduce yourself. Get to know them a little bit.
Spend
some time with them.
Don't use prepper words.
Yeah, don't say prepping.
Don't say prepping. Don't say prepper.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of people who are just getting started, and they don't know that that's what it's called. Just say, hey, do you put extra food in your pantry in case of an emergency? That's prepping. Not a lot of people know that, because there's a whole
around here,
especially
that's
with
not
what
called
we've been
prepping.
dealing with for the past year and a half. There's a lot of new people in the community
around this area. That's not called prepping. That's called living and surviving.
Right. And David makes a good point.
A lot of people here in this area do canning and things.
What's up, book club?
Because that's what they were taught to do.
David makes a good point too. People are looking for those who are preppers. Some may have bad intentions. I don't know if that's what you meant by your comment there, David, but some may be looking for a place to go and take over.
Right.
If something were to happen.
I have a garden and I preserve the harvest. Right, Shelley. Yep, exactly.
There you go.
And, and I'll tell people that I do hobby canning.
Homesteading is a way of life. Absolutely, D. No question.
Homesteading is sustainable living or sustainable prepping.
Yep. Oh, okay. All right.
David and Kate are having texting issues. Kate is all the time. David's usually right on target. If Kate is on her phone, it gets hilarious some days. I have to sit there and read it out loud a couple of times.
So no giving out the combination for the bunker. No, that's probably
don't become a person of interest, right?
Unless it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who remembers Spaceballs, the movie?
Most of my neighbors are elderly or foreigners. They are clueless.
Don't become a person of interest. Correct.
A lot of those elderly neighbors, I bet, are not clueless. I have learned so many amazing gardening tips and life tips from elderly people.
Oh, yeah.
I have a book of all kinds of tips that, that I picked my grandpa's brain off of.
I wish I had been interested in all this stuff before I lost my dad and my grandma, because I could have learned so much more.
Yep. Yeah. Because of COVID.
Pizza Hut.
Gemini, because of COVID, they said that the unemployment numbers were very similar to the Great Depression.
Mm-hmm. And no, I'm not going there tonight.
Yeah, I'm old, but I don't know diddly. You are so full of it.
Number 5 is don't put all your eggs in one basket. And I actually recently, probably about a year ago, learned that the origin of that saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket, that comes from the Bible. I didn't know that until just about last year. But
wait, that's amazing, D.
What's that?
I taught 6 different ladies to can this year. That's awesome.
Okay, Justin, hello. Justin says citric acid kills PM. I'm not sure what PM means.
Potato mold?
Oh,
maybe.
Is that what? Are we going back to that? Is that what?
I don't know.
I bet so. Life with a table
you
full.
may have to.
Oh my goodness!
Speed up your video because we're a little.
It has been a long time.
Okay, I just caught up with the comments. I was reading. Hey guys.
Crispy.
Wait, I missed something.
So
elderly neighbors can be the bomb. I wish I could play musical neighbors and move a gardening couple near me. Right? They don't have to be side by side neighbors though. These people can be a mile or two down the road.
Let me finish up this. Number 5 is don't put all your eggs in one basket. The lesson we've all thankfully embraced in more modern times is diversifying your funds was at the core of the whole depression. That and to save a hefty stash of tangible cash to keep around just in case. Now, you guys think about this. Tangible cash, money that you can hold in your hand. Well, which actually tangible items that you've used your money for is even better. But your bank account is nothing more but a number. It's data in a computer. And if all of us, if half of us, if a quarter of us went to the bank tomorrow and cashed out and said, give me everything that's mine. No, I'm talking about the entire population. They wouldn't have the cash to do it. It does not exist. First, it went to no longer being backed by gold. The gold standard was. Now it doesn't even exist at all.
Yes, Sean. That's awesome. Oh, Sean, I can help you with that. Did we not do that?
What?
Link his PayPal as his bank. Nope. I linked his AdSense, but not. Oops. Okay, Sean, I could definitely help with that one.
Oh.
Remember when we linked all that stuff? I'm going to need that. We'll need to do that process all over again.
Yeah. So we'll have to.
I'll get with you.
Yeah.
I already told him we'll get with him tomorrow evening. I know Katie's going to be here during the day, but I don't think we have anything to do tomorrow evening other than watch Lippy live. I got to get some more of my Lippy notes. Sorry.
So crazy. Oh, look, Michigan Daffodil is here. All right. So don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Sorry, I was talking to my neighbors.
Here's one that some of us struggle with. I know I did when I was younger.
So the eggs, what else works besides cash?
Things that you make. Things that you can use for bartering.
Okay, we'll figure out something, Sean.
Living Miracle Homestead is here.
It said honey.
Let's see. Arthur Leslie, good to see you, buddy.
Wait.
I need to get with you.
So everyone stays
I need to get with you, Arthur,
crisis.
very soon. Things are a little busy right now because Abby's in driver's ed, so we've been kind of busy. But I definitely want to get with you.
Lippy, we actually have some moonshine that a family member made, and I have some mead that they made too. And, oh my goodness, I haven't been able to drink any because I couldn't have any alcohol at all, including mouthwash, while on that antibiotic. This was the weirdest crap I've ever taken. But
that's Lawrence, one of our little cousins. It's, I don't know if you guys remember us talking about Lawrence, the twins, Lawrence and Stephen, or as we like to call them, Lawrence and not Lawrence.
We have plenty, won't drink it, but it starts a great fire. We have moonshine, but I didn't drink it. I used it for to make a peppermint extract. Is it extract? Yeah.
Yeah, and you said it didn't work out so well.
I should have let it sit for longer, and I think I should have warmed it a little. I'm not sure.
Number 6,
I
learn.
gotta look into that and do a little better. Sorry.
Number 6 is one that I struggled with. I know I said this already, but it was so long ago. I struggled with this a lot when I was younger. It's learn the difference between want and need. There's obviously an emphasis on material things and high-tech gadgets today that everybody wants. However, during the Depression, even when things seemed to be at their worst, communities still found ways to entertain themselves with simple and inexpensive fun. Such as,
I got it, Lori.
what can we do for fun? Have we completely lost our ability to just have cheap or free entertainment? I don't think so.
I can go without alcohol for as long as time. I just save a little for bartering. I don't drink it. Okay, y'all. The most I drink of that mead is like this much, and I'm out in 20 minutes.
Everybody's talking to you. You need your own show. Moonshine on a
Michigan
Q-tip
daffodil.
for a hurting tooth?
See,
I
when you had a
needed that
toothache,
in
you
my
should have
life.
just called Lippy.
I haven't told you, but I have that was actually 5 Virgin Preppers that said that.
Oh, Lippy said truth serum.
Oh.
I read it as tooth because you said tooth. That's the one I was reading.
Yeah, I have a tooth right now that I really need to get seen about within a few weeks. He's right. You ought to do your own channel.
Amy, how are you feeling? Michigan daffodil. I am great. I am much, much better. I actually mowed grass today.
Clove
On a
oil
riding mower, but
on a
still.
Q-tip. Peppermint is good for toothache. You guys are too cool. That's awesome.
You bought clove.
I did. It was, what did we get? We got
got whole cloves.
Whole cloves.
Which
I think, from what I understand, I think you can take the whole clove and just stick it next to the tooth, between your tooth and the gum, kind of like a chew.
Call it night juice. Oh, night juice. Oh, yeah. We're not talking about clove oil anymore.
Don't do the castaway thing with it, bruh. Look. Oh, that's autumn. That's not even a bruh. But anyway, dude, I had a wisdom tooth that was just so infected, and I was home.
Wow.
I was watching that movie, and I turned the entire movie off and threw the remote control across the room when I saw that. Oh my God. You see that? Do you remember that?
No, I didn't watch the movie.
He's on an island. All he's got is these FedEx packages that he couldn't deliver because he's stranded, right?
I guess I need to watch the movie.
So he takes out an ice skate, and he was in so much pain. He sticks it against his tooth and takes a rock and hits the ice skate, the blade of the ice skate, to knock his tooth out to get some relief.
I don't know about you, but I can't fit an ice skate in my mouth.
Watch the movie.
Warm tea bag next to your tooth will help also. Tannins. That's what it was.
Like Biff? Biff Tannen from Back to the Future?
The tannins from the tea bag.
Yeah. All right, this got silly.
I ain't listening to this. No dental stuff. Nope. I'll be back in a second.
All right.
Oh, wait. Being honest, shine will prevent a stroke if you have extremely high blood pressure. We keep it in a prep cabinet.
Prevent a stroke.
Mhm.
What? Oh, that makes sense.
Blood thinner.
Yep.
The Amazing Amy Show. Come on now.
Okay.
Y'all would be bored if it was just me sitting here talking, because then I wouldn't have anybody to talk over.
Back to business.
See? Yes. toothache plant. We have a toothache tree in the yard.
Eventually, back to business.
You want me to take a break?
No.
I can take a break so you can read this, and I can be on my phone.
No, because we got a lot to get through here, and we've already made an hour. We got to go through this stuff. We may not get to all of these links tonight. What? Seriously? You're just gonna?
I can't just stop talking.
I'm out. Number 7. Always keep a sharp. My tongue just strokes out sometimes. Always keep a sharp eye out for good deals. While out using that little money, what little money they had, they made sure to use it right by never settling for the first option. Being savvy with coupons, haggling, and other ways to stretch their pennies, families kept from going without for too long. Number 8. Focus, guys. Protect your family at all. According to the encyclopedia, crime rates went through the roof during the Depression. Headlines were filled with stories ranging from bootleggers attempting to skirt the prohibition laws and outlaws like Bonnie and Clyde making their way across the country, robbing any cash register they could get their hands on. Families relied on each other. This is sort of like rudimentary mags. Families relied on each other to remain safe and protected, making the bonds between them all the more important. You're sitting here making funny faces, aren't you? No.
Trying not to say anything. I want toothache plant seeds too, but I have a tree. We have a tree. It's a toothache tree. It's different though. I'd like to get the seeds for the plant. I was sitting here trying to bite my tongue, keep my mouth shut, so you could do that and not get fussed at for over talking you.
D makes a great point. Number 7 breaks down the wants and needs. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't play poker, Amy.
Right.
All right. Let's see. Number 9.
It's rubbing green branch cheese and tea. Oh yeah.
It's okay. Number 9 says it's okay to embrace little escapes. And this says, according to one of those 3-letter news outlets that we don't like to listen to. But anyway, who spoke with a man who was living during the era. People found catharsis. I wish I knew what that was. David, help me. People found catharsis in the fictional stories playing at movie theaters. Classic films like The Wizard of Oz helped them to forget about their own troubles and dip their toes into a fantasy world for at least a few hours.
That's why you're supposed to pre-read this. This is why I sent it to you. I did all the research and he just sits and reads it.
I'm pretty sure I at least pronounced it right.
There you go, read.
What?
David?
That's not. No, he didn't define catharsis for me. He didn't help me. That's not helpful. Just kidding. I mean, it's not helpful, but I'm just picking at you.
During the Depression, they depleted wall game in about 3 months.
Oh, wow. I can foresee a lot of people who only stock.
There you go. Repressing emotions.
Catharsis, kind of cleansing. I like it. That makes sense.
Relief. Repressing emotions.
Right. Yeah. There's these people out here that call themselves preppers. I'm a prepper, and I got a closet full of, the things, and that's all you got. Yeah. Don't come around me.
Well, some people have pallets full of ammo.
Yeah.
And no idea what to do with them.
For friction blisters, wet a tea bag, place on a friction blister, and it will help toughen and heal the blister. Interesting. Yeah, if you get a blister, the first thing you have to do is stop the friction.
Okay, this is what I need to do.
Okay.
I need to go to the dollar store and get me some notebooks.
and then go rewatch all of our live streams.
Well, no, but I need a bigger Lippy notebook, and I need a Patty notebook.
Virgin says, "I will shut up." No, you seriously. I fully expect that kind of thing to happen again. Depression, they depleted
I think they're going to deplete it way faster now.
Yeah.
Because there's not near as much wildlife as there used to be.
Yep. Number 10, I think most of us here in
Can you stop beating me with the side of that chair, please?
Sorry, I thought I had a
I'm talking about back here.
Oh.
That's like the 4th or 5th time you've done
that. Yes,
that.
dear. Love you.
I expect a book of Amy fixes. Well, it'll be
better
Lippy notes and Patty notes and.
All right, so number 10. Number 10 is get creative to keep your cupboards full. I think most of us are pretty good at that. I mean, Sean has a wardrobe full of sugar, or at least he did in one of his videos.
Is that what they call it?
What?
A dresser?
It's a little different. It's got a cupboard type deal.
Okay.
Yeah. You uncultured swine. Get creative to keep your cupboards full.
He tells me to shut up. He beats me with a chair, and then he's degrading. I'm about to go.
Okay. The way this is written doesn't really apply to us in our community, but it says you don't see many folks. A bureau.
You were wrong.
What did I say?
Cupboard.
No.
I
said wardrobe. He says bureau.
He also says pasta. So
you don't see many.
Right? Wow, fancy. Sorry.
You don't see many folks canning and preserving food these days. Of course, we do. Most of us probably here do. But it was at its peak when the cupboards were in danger of going completely bare throughout the Depression. It might be a good idea for this to make a comeback with more families today. Most of the people that I hang with, my crew, most of us do the canning thing.
I got one for you, Courtney.
What? What you said? Getting a cow?
I have to put my finger over my mouth.
Hi, Farmer's Son Prepper.
Make sure that
Prepping.
Don't.
Welcome to the buffoonery.
Stop it. Oh man. Oh wait. Getting ready to start a batch of jerky. That could have gone badly if I'd have read it like that.
Wait. Five Virgin Preppers says, been an herbalist for about 50 years, but I'm 29. Okay.
Okay, Lippy, I had to read that again because I was like, oh no.
I guess I need drawers just for chocolate. Keep your chocolate drawers away from me.
Oh God. Oh man. I would love to get an actual milk cow, Courtney, but I know Lippy. We don't have the space for it.
Nice, Dustin. Canning deer. Oh.
Milking a cow is like every day, twice a day. Is it twice a day or once a day? I think it's
David, yes.
Sorry. Can't eat freedom seeds.
Canning a pathway says canning deer is our favorite way to keep it. You know what's amazing is take home canned deer meat and you can mash it with a fork because it comes out so tender.
From that awesome deer that Susan shot and killed for me?
Susan, our blessed friend from Grow Where You're Planted Homestead in Southeast Arkansas. That's where we got our deer from. Thank you, Susan, if you're watching.
I thought so. Twice a day you milk.
But you take that fork tender deer and just break it up and make chili with it. So
What?
good. So good.
Why do I have all this sugar in my pants? Um, no, in like a chest of drawers. Don't put it in your actual drawers.
Oh, Lisa doesn't like deer meat.
Who doesn't like deer meat?
Lisa. All right.
Wow.
So number 11, remember to focus on what really matters. Above all the hardships,
I'm trying.
above all the hardships that were thrown their way, one of the most important, if not the most, things that helped people find the strength to carry on was love.
I'm trying.
Families spent more time together, with every member doing whatever they could to keep a smile on everyone's face. Did your parents pass down these lessons from the Great Depression while growing up? And that's the end of that one.
I have not canned goat. I have not eaten goat. I just couldn't do it. We had goats as pets, but you know.
The next,
just don't wear the chocolate drawers outside. We keep them in the fridge. Sorry. I'm really trying.
we kind of skipped over, but we were talking about, what was it?
I don't know. We talked about a lot.
We did. Hang on. Let me see if I can find what inspire myself here.
You have tons of love, North Shore. Look at all the people that love you. Have you seen your live streams? Dude, I have to slow down the chat to read it.
Oh, it was
I read slow.
we were talking about entertainment. Cheap or free entertainment. We talked before the stream that we were going to give
examples.
Yes, that we were going to give examples of that. And one thing that Amy mentioned was taking your kids to the park. Well, if depending on the type of event,
Playing music, very good.
That throws things into chaos and finally breaks the system, parks may not be available. But
no, but there's things you can do outside in your backyard. Spray your kid with a water hose. I had so much fun spraying my nephews and nieces with the water hose. Ask Rayleigh, she loves it.
You know, it's great.
Don't jet stream them in the face. I mean,
a great way to get your aggressions out with a toddler, and it does not hurt them at all. Fire off a beach ball right at their face. It doesn't. They love it.
Look, see, books, games, card games, treasure. Nowhere in there does it say beat your kid with a beach ball.
Cheyenne had so much fun just being smoked in the face with a beach ball. She loved it.
Okay, I shoot water hoses at kids, and like they just slip and slide in the mud. But I'm not touching that one because I read it wrong.
I like you clarified with it doesn't hurt them all. It really does not. Unless you throw it so hard, which didn't happen.
It doesn't hurt either to beat your kid with a flip-flop, but that doesn't mean you need to do it.
You don't want to cut them a 180. You don't want to flip them off their feet. I mean,
I question your sanity right now.
Just make sure it's a beach ball.
One of those little cheap, like dollar store flexible beach balls that you blow up with air, and not like a freaking dodgeball that's like rubber.
Oh God!
Yes, the ones you blow up yourself.
Yes, not a dodgeball.
It's basically like a pool floaty, so it doesn't have any.
Just don't blow it up all the way. Not quite.
Yeah, it gives it a little cushion. Pull some of the air out. But God, there's so many things that you can do other than going to the movies or, spending a fortune on going out to eat and not a basketball, Sean. Wow.
All right. We're going to have to kind of go. That was the main, that other article that we just finished up was the main article of the topic tonight. But we came across this other one. This one is from, again, the links are down in the description. It's blog.cheapism.com. And these are some other tips. And I'm not going to read them
and they've got videos and different things that go with them.
Yeah, it's really some good resources for
Last movie I watched was in 2000. I think the last movie we went and saw was Titanic.
I loved having to wash cow troughs, soaped them up and slid around. That sounds like so much fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
See, around here we put Visqueen on. Well, it's supposed to be on a downward slope, but we don't have any.
We don't have slopes.
Unless you happen to have a ditch.
Storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Board games.
Sit around the radio and listen to the latest chapter of radio drama or music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much that we have pushed to the wayside because we just, we stick our faces in our phones. And I'm so guilty. I am. But a lot of times
when we go to bed, his battery's done been dead twice.
A lot of times what I'm doing on my phone is I'm not just watching cat videos and just entertaining my brain. I'm researching, I'm learning, I'm watching you guys and chatting with you.
You gotta stop and remember to talk to your wife. She'll remind you. And I do. We'll be sitting at the table and he's in his phone and I'm like, hey, hello, still here. Makes him mad sometimes, but that's okay.
Yeah, David says unless there's a worldwide EMP, those days are gone forever.
After my live tomorrow night, you will never look at your phone or computer the same again.
I hope you're right, David. I really do. But there was an internet outage this morning, and I'm hoping it's not a precursor for something bigger. I'm going to leave it at that. Now, this other article.
Exactly, Lippy.
Just quick tips. I'm going to run through it. You can check out the link. There's more detailed stuff than what I'm going to give you. Make it yourself. Fix it yourself.
Oh, the first one was grow it yourself.
Oh, sorry. Did I miss?
I did a document. They're all written in there.
Okay, I'm going to do that then. That'll be easier.
The second list. Right there.
Grow it yourself. Make it yourself. Fix it yourself. Reuse, reuse, reuse. Buy what lasts. Things that last. Like cast iron cookware.
Well, that article was talking about like an automobile. Don't spend $500 on a car.
Right.
Because you're going to get something that only lasts a few months to a year, maybe, or down the street.
Let's see. Don't pay for convenience. Guilty. Pay less for entertainment. We've been we kind of watch our entertainment budget.
See, I put that one with grow it yourself, raise it yourself. Yeah, that would go well too.
Yeah. Where we raise it yourself would be more for like animals, I believe.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's probably what D meant. I may pay for some convenience. Yeah. I think our struggle as a family where we tend to just spend too much is going out to eat. I'll be honest.
Especially with Abby working right now.
Yeah. It's hard to find time. We're still getting into homesteading. What?
Courtney, why are you putting Visqueen on the toilet?
I don't know if I want to know.
Use those water bottles for plant starts.
That sounds weird.
The tops can be useful for watering small plants directly buried by the small plant. I knew that. Yeah. You can take the water bottles and you punch holes in them and then you put them in the dirt next to the plants and then you fill the water bottle and it slowly seeps out. But if you do it wrong.
You know what I've noticed about the whole entertainment stuff? I'm just going to say this real quick before we move on. Is it's something that I thought about, and I'm probably going to make a quick video on it, like I have been on my other channel, Cajun Prepsteader.
Okay,
that's where we get to.
Don't be old game show hoop.
I don't have the hair for a game show, but stop. Shoot. As far as entertainment goes, mainstream media, whether it's news, whether it's just television, whether it's whatever, if there is a TV just playing in the background, and studies have proven this with advertising. If you're not paying attention to it and it's just background noise, those things that they're saying is going straight to your subconscious and it's programming you. If you're not watching the TV consciously, turn it off. Let's see where we at. Oh, go where the jobs are. This is from Subliminal. Yes. Subliminal. That's what I was getting at. I didn't remember to use that word. Thank you, David. Pay less for entertainment. We talked about it. Go where the jobs are. This is Great Depression advice. So these were people who didn't have much to their name, so they weren't really locked down to a location. They were more mobile.
Well, not only that some people could not afford to stay in their homes.
Yeah.
They had to sell their homes and sell their property and sell, vehicles sometimes. And well, back then it was anyway, but move from place to place, living in tents, following the work.
Mm-hmm. Be willing to change careers. That's go where the jobs are. Same concept. Look out for your neighbors. We talked about that in the last list. Avoid debt if possible. That's something that I think it was 5 Virgin Preppers put in the chat way earlier. She was really getting ahead of me. But there you go. Get out of debt. Yeah, it was you. He, she, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Stay proud and positive. And then the last one, I put a link down.
Yeah, the moving for work is where my grandma lived out of a tent. I
put a link down in the description for another one that is 65 pieces of survival wisdom from the Great Depression. This one is from thesurvivalmom.com.
Yeah, that one's a huge list.
We don't have the time to get into this one tonight, but it's a good one to go over.
Some of them are just kind of off the wall. Kind of, I don't know. But a lot of those are really interesting facts.
Yeah.
Things that I probably didn't know.
So if you would have that link ready for me.
Oh, Lord. No, put me to work.
Gil is here. Campatton Family Compound. Good to see you, Gil. And Drops Family Garden. Did I miss anyone else? Because I've been things got kind of crazy here tonight.
No, I don't think it's pride. As far as an arrogant pride.
Nope, there's different types of pride.
But it's being proud of who you are and the work that you've done. Being proud of the things that you have worked for and have accomplished.
What would be the right word? More of a dignity, I would say. Right? Does that make sense?
All right, Lippy, you have a great night. Thank you for coming in. And I'm hoping that I will be able to join you guys on your live tomorrow night.
Oh, G makes bread and rolls for the week on Sundays.
I need some more Lippy notes.
Ooh, I need some bread. Homemade bread. You know how good that stuff is?
Okay, you can make bread every weekend.
No, I'm not saying it needs to be done every weekend. It would be nice.
There are a host of YouTube videos on this topic, right?
Yeah.
A justified pride is from within.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go. So, guys, keep up with us. I've been updating, or I've been uploading videos on my other channel, Cage and Prepsteader. Those videos may not be for everyone, and that's okay. They are from
bread with the pudding.
Those videos come from a Christian conservative viewpoint. And John is here just in time for us to leave. Hi, John. I'm so glad you graced us with your presence. Heirloom Permaculture. It is always good to see you.
Lippy says she'll bring you bread and me pudding. So that means I don't have to share the pudding. You can have all the bread.
All right. And you know that sometimes we get a little bit edgy here on this channel, on our live streams, and on the Cajun Prepsteader channel. They're a little more edgy. So if we are ever booted from YouTube, you can find us on Rumble. Our channel there is Broussard Homestead with no space. And of course, we have a Facebook group and a Facebook page. There's always going to be some way to get in touch with us as long as there's internet. So
There you go. Brett, do a video making bread in one of your Dutch ovens.
I've never done that. It may be a disaster. Oh, in the oven? I could probably get that done. I was thinking, when you say Dutch oven cooking, I'm thinking immediately, I think over a fire.
You can get an oven that goes over the fire.
Or, yeah. There's camp ovens and
I want to get a solar oven, a sun oven.
I would love to practice and get good at cooking over a fire. Either
Well, get to practicing. I'll eat it.
Yeah. Oh, North Shore says yes on the fire. That would probably, dude, if that would turn out great, I would be so impressed that I would eat the entire loaf, first of all. But I would be so surprised if I got it right on my first try.
Kate might show me her sun oven when we come visit.
That would be awesome.
I want to learn how to use one because we have the heat for it. So that would be amazing.
I watched a video long before we had a channel making videos. And I have no idea who it was. Join the Scout as an adult leader. No, actually, there's a group near us. It's a cast iron cooking group called Le Chien, which means the dog.
I'm not sure why they call them that.
I don't know, but yeah, I have their contact info. Yeah, I just have never pulled the trigger on that.
Kate has a rocket stove too. I'm so jealous. Oh, a coffee percolator. Yeah, I have several of those.
We may have to clear a spot on the property here and have Arthur just come hang out for a good while, like permanently. No, no, I bet I could learn a lot from Arthur, same as David and Kate, and you know, I'm sure lots of people here.
I can make coffee,
dude. Could you imagine if we had a community, all of us, just a community here or wherever, and just shared knowledge? That would be so awesome. I mean, we do it here on YouTube, but it's Could you imagine just in person? That would be great.
Don't make a rocket stove out of like concrete blocks. They fall apart really easy after a couple uses. It really
well, in my fire training, I've learned what spalling is, and that's where moisture trapped in rock can get so hot that the rock can explode and cause injury or death. So please be careful with building stuff like that.
I don't know how it should go well with bricks.
I like it. All right, so guys.
Oh man, that would be fun.
We're gonna have to leave and go pick up Abby here in just a couple minutes. So, unfortunately, with all the fun that we're having and we have had tonight, thank you so much for all the laughs.
Lori, we have made kettle corn out of the little bag that's just stick in the microwave. Abby loves kettle corn. I don't like popcorn.
I really hope you all enjoyed.
Here goes the rock.
Maybe we inspired you. Maybe we helped share something that taught you something.
Brett, how are you with different fire starting methods?
Fair. I not good with starting fires on damp kindling. Not good with that. I don't have the patience for it. I know I need to get there, but I just don't have the patience for it.
Okay, guys, if there's anything we missed or anything you guys want to add, please feel free to add them in the comments. Or keep adding them in the chat, because I'm gonna leave the chat open for quite a while.
If you're here and you have prayer requests, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. If you have prayer requests, please add them in the chat, even if we don't see them before we turn off the stream. Like Amy just said, the chat will stay open until we can see those, because we're going to leave it open for probably a good 20 minutes. That's more than enough time for you guys to put that stuff in there. Or if you're watching this later and you made it this far into the live stream after the fact, first of all, thank you, because I don't believe many people do that. Thank you so much. You're a trooper. And and comment below the video. Send us a message, whatever. If you need prayer, please don't hesitate.
I got it, Sean.
All righty, boys and girls.
Look up Pure Fire Tactical. That will help with damp fire stuff. Solar rechargeable fan is great for damp fire starting.
Oh goodness. Let me make a note.
I'm leaving it open.
Pure Fire Tactical. Pure Fire. I made myself a note to look that up. Thank you guys ever so much.
Making sure I got all the ones
for hanging out with us. It's I'm sure our stream was much better than some boring old PowerPoint.
I will definitely go back over the comments and everything as soon as I get back from picking up Abby. I'm gonna leave it open for that long, so it'll be open for good 20-30 minutes, I'm sure.
By the way, that PowerPoint reference was because Abby's in driver's ed right now, and that's what they're doing. Sorry.
Anyway, so all the prayer requests that get put in the chat, I will definitely see them. I will for sure make a list. And what?
Sean says, "What's a PowerPoint?"
A presentation.
It's a boring presentation.
Yeah, he's. I don't. Do they have that up there? I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never been to Canada.
Oh, maybe they call it something else, like pasta. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Anyhow,
yeah, that made my day.
We got people leaving, so let's go ahead and end before we're talking to no one.
All right, guys.
God bless. See you next week.
Have a great week, everybody.